Can a long-distance relationship last? Nico and I were principal sponsors in a wedding between a young lady who had been like a daughter to us and her longtime boyfriend. They met while working abroad. It was like a match made in heaven. But a few days before the wedding, the young man received word that his application for a new job in another country just got approved. This meant that as soon as they got married, they would have to separate for quite some time. The guy would have to settle in the new country before he could petition his new wife to follow him. And I thought to myself, how are they going to manage their long-distance relationship? I have so many friends who are in this kind of relationship. I have a number of churchmates where the husband is working abroad while the wife stays in the Philippines. The husbands could only come home at least once a year. The best arrangement I've seen so far is where the husband could come home every 3 or 4 months. And I've seen how much of a burden this could be to both the husband and the wife. Two people who are married are meant to live together. They're not meant to be far apart from each other for too long. It can be emotionally difficult for both of them when they are physically separated by thousands of kilometers and they cannot fully experience the relationship. And we need to keep in mind that in a relationship, many issues crop up that they need to deal with together. Problems with money, issues with children. There are so many conflicts that couples go through that are not fully addressed because they cannot talk about it face to face. Communication is crucial in keeping the flame alive, and we can be thankful that we have the technology today to keep a couple connected in spite of the distance. I remember a time not too long ago when the only means of communication for people in a long-distance relationship was writing letters or a very expensive long-distance call. Today, two people can go on endless video calls as frequently as possible. They can never replace real face-to-face talk, but given the circumstances, they can help keep the connection alive. So, can a long-distance relationship last? Of course. It will not be easy. It will not be without so much sacrifice. But if the two of you will bring the matter up to God, He will grant you the grace to endure the long separation. As the Apostle Paul said about love that is true, love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. The long-distance separation does not have to be an obstacle to a strong relationship. By the grace of God, as two people hold on to their faith in Him and in their love for one another, there is hope. And as relationships endure and overcome despite the distance, may we always remember faith matters too.